Imagine opening your window tomorrow night and freezing in shock because our sky suddenly has two moons. A second, smaller moon has appeared out of nowhere, glowing right beside the one we already know. Scientists have no idea where it came from, governments are in panic, and the world is about to flip upside down. So what happens to Earth when a brand new moon shows up overnight? Let's find out. To understand this, we need to look at how important our original moon is. It is not just a glowing rock. It stabilizes Earth. It keeps our planet from wobbling too much. It shapes our seasons, affects weather, and controls the tides. Without it, Earth would be chaotic. But if adding one moon fixes balance, would adding another moon improve it or break it? And what kind of chaos can one extra rock create when it suddenly joins Earth's orbit? The first place where the chaos appears is the ocean. Our moon pulls the water in a smooth pattern, creating the high and low tides we depend on. But the moment a second moon shows up, everything changes. Now two gravitational pulls push and pull in different directions. So what happens when two moons tug on the ocean at the same time? The answer hits fast. Some places see extremely high tides, and others see almost no tide at all. But how quickly would people in coastal cities notice that the ocean has become unpredictable? In the first few days, water levels begin to behave strangely. Coastlines that were calm start swallowing sidewalks. Floods appear during full moons because now two objects reflect strong gravity at once. Beaches shrink. Fishing boats rock harder. Waves slam against seawalls. And because the two moons rise and set at different times, water patterns become completely confusing. But if oceans begin changing this fast, what does that mean for world weather? The ocean decides the climate. When it moves differently, winds shift, storms strengthen, and rainfall patterns break. A second moon would make weather harder to predict. Storms could form more rapidly. Some places could face extreme rainfall. Others could face sudden dryness. Weather apps would become unreliable because the system is completely new. So the next big question becomes this: how long until farming, fishing, and daily life start feeling these changes? While people struggle with rising water and changing weather, scientists focus on the biggest mystery. Where did this new moon come from? A moon cannot appear suddenly. Was it a wandering asteroid that got captured? Was it a broken piece of a larger object? Or was it moving quietly through space for millions of years before slipping into Earth's orbit? Telescopes scan its surface for clues, but while they search for answers, another problem appears. Earth begins to wobble. Our original moon stabilizes Earth's tilt. But adding a second moon is like placing a new weight on a spinning wheel. The spin becomes uneven. Earth's tilt might increase. Seasons grow unpredictable. Winters might last longer in some regions and summers might become hotter in others. Rainfall could shift. Animal migration could break. Farming schedules might get confused. But if Earth starts wobbling just a little more each year, how long before this wobble becomes something we can no longer ignore? Now we need to talk about the cultural shock. Humans have used the moon for thousands of years to measure time. Calendars, festivals, traditions, holidays, even farming cycles are tied to moon phases. A second moon would destroy this ancient system. Which moon should guide the calendar? Which one should mark new months? Religious events tied to moon cycles would lose their reference points. Countries might argue about a global calendar change, but how would society react when even time itself no longer feels stable? While humans argue about dates, another silent threat grows: tidal stress on Earth's crust. The moon already pulls on Earth's land very gently. With two moons, that pull becomes stronger. This means some places could experience more earthquakes. Volcanoes might get more pressure. Fault lines that were quiet for centuries might awaken. Regions already sensitive, like Japan, Chile, Indonesia, and parts of the United States, could see increased seismic activity. But would governments be ready for multiple quakes happening in places that usually stay calm? At the same time, astronomers begin studying the relationship between the two moons. If they are too close, they could pull on each other's orbit. They might speed up, slow down, drift sideways, or even collide. But what happens if two moons crash into each other above Earth? The explosion would send thousands of pieces flying. Some fragments would burn in the atmosphere like shooting stars. But larger pieces could hit the surface. damaging forests, cities, and oceans. But what if the collision is strong enough to break both moons into a ring around Earth? Yes, Earth could end up with a ring like Saturn. It would look beautiful but also dangerous. Because not all ring pieces stay peaceful. Some drift into the atmosphere. Some fall like fiery stones. But even if the two moons avoid collision, are we safe? Let us imagine they settle into stable orbits. Life continues, but nighttime becomes brighter. Two moons reflect more sunlight. Shadows look different. Animals that depend on darkness struggle. Turtles, insects, wolves, owls, and many others behave differently under double moonlight. After months, humans begin adapting. Farmers adjust planting calendars. Fishermen study new tide patterns. Coastal cities build stronger barriers. Weather scientists create new prediction models. People begin giving names to the second moon. Children grow up thinking two moons are normal. But deep inside Earth, the world's mantle continues shifting from extra gravitational stress. Some volcanoes rumble louder. Some release more steam. Some slowly prepare for bigger eruptions. But could one massive eruption change everything? If a volcano like Yellowstone, Krakatoa, or Mount Fuji reacts to growing pressure, a major eruption could spread ash across continents. Combined with two moons influencing weather, this could create temporary cooling. Food shortages could happen, air travel could pause, but would the two moons work together to push Earth toward a dangerous climate shift? Now we must imagine another possibility. What if the second moon begins drifting inward over the years? If it gets too close, it enters the Roche limit. That is the zone where Earth's gravity tears moons apart. This new moon could break into thousands of pieces, forming a bright ring around Earth. The ring might glow beautifully at night, but falling fragments would continue for decades. Some pieces might be harmless. Others could strike the surface with destructive force. But how long could Earth survive falling moon debris? On the other hand, what if scientists discover that the second moon has frozen water or rare minerals? Maybe this moon traveled for millions of years through space. Maybe it carries secrets. Maybe human missions could land on it. Maybe it becomes a stepping stone for future space travel. But would space agencies risk landing astronauts on a moon that might break apart? After one full year, Earth learns how to live with two moons. Nights are brighter, weather is different. Oceans behave strangely but follow new patterns. People change farming methods. Animals slowly adapt. Humans write new calendars. Scientists discover new information. But one thing remains clear. Earth is no longer the same planet it used to be. A single event in the sky changed life for everyone. But now a new question grows in the minds of scientists and ordinary people. If one moon can appear overnight, could another appear one day too? Could Earth one day have three moons? Could a giant rogue object pass nearby? Could the sky become crowded? Could the balance that protects life on Earth be broken again? And if the universe can surprise us once, what other strange mysteries might be waiting far beyond our view? The night the second moon appeared will always be remembered as the moment Earth stepped into a new chapter. A chapter of new tides, new seasons, new risks, and new beauty. And if space can rewrite our planet this easily, what story is it planning to tell next? That is a question for another time and another adventure.